For the first time in a Big Ten regular season game, Penn State at Washington. An early swing for Emmy Selman. Now Markley against her former team. Kirsten Barton was their leading point scorer against Oregon as well. Martin took a whack at it, and something that Katie Wessels has been doing well lately, scoring more.
So Washington knows where it's going. It's easy for a team that's good at blocking to capitalize in a situation like that. It's a 6'4" and 6'5" blocker, but we see her just coming into that swing with a lot more confidence.
It feels like Washington is funneling their defense well to Hurd. And
Skill or one player, it's just how do we take a collective breath and reset for set two, because there's a lot of game left.
Nice set against the flow, and Markley off the edge. Washington more than doubles.
Several years in the early 2000s, but that sounds like a pretty dominant year.
Start of the second set, Washington couldn't have been more dominant in the first set, 25-11, and really kept Martin in check, and that continues. Kennedy Martin, there is pretty much no one better in the...
All levels of volleyball aren't calling as much as they used to, but on your way down, you almost have to fluff it. Karch Karai would call it a low-calorie solution. Really sell it, and then just kind of drop your hand and let it wisp off of it, and let it just fall right over those blockers.
Vicious making just her fourth match appearance, fifth set appearance of the season.
But this is something Katie Schumacher-Cawley talked about, is confidence in her littles, is what she said, or her defensive specialists, the people who sub in to make a defensive or serve reception difference. And she said that they're really kind of the backbone of the team at the moment. They're just keeping Penn State alive.
Oh, traffic jam. Been that type of night for Penn State. As Penn State tries to, in all likelihood, gear up and go for a reverse sweep, would be its best hope. Barton was dug by Jocelyn Nathan. Alexis Ewing got put in a tough spot tight to the net. Back to Barton, one-handed attempt, it's going to go out, and Kirsten Barton delivers.
Grateful, so it's a family, and we're happy to be back together.
Courtney, for people who don't know, you played, obviously had a wonderful career here in Washington, went on to play professionally, went on to play.
Honestly, you know, Jim McLaughlin, Tui, Keno, like the staff was so incredible, but I think the best thing Washington taught me was how to learn. And it became like, it shifted from like, we want to win to like, the focus was how good can we be? And there was just such an excitement and curiosity around. She works hard, she's humble, she wants to make people around her better, and that's really what Washington volleyball is all about, and she never shies away from a challenge.
For Penn State, but she has struggled at times with offensive efficiency. There she is making the pass. That wasn't great. Pass to attack, though. Dug by Hurd. Mateska with the swing. Penn State controls the ball here. Martin on the D attack. In the middle, Wessels tips. Penn State was scouting a lot of those throws and tips from her this week, and Selman puts it away. Throughout most of the roster, but Penn State down big in those first two sets. Another set point. Mateska gets it in play and picks up the dig. Washington could send it to deuce. Penn State gets a block touch. Martin ends the third set and extends the match to a fourth. Match against Penn State tomorrow night. Start of the fourth set. Washington won the first two. Both were blowouts. Penn State won a close third set. AJ Cannell, Annie Drews, we thank you for joining us tonight in Seattle.
For Washington, Alexa Martley, and she's had just an incredible night, but I'm thinking if that was set one, that would have fallen. Yeah. They just had this unbelievable luck and momentum, and now we're seeing Penn State kind of have a little bit of that themselves.
And that was wide open for Kennedy Martin. She has started to get those numbers going in the right direction, up to 10 kills with 8. Complete momentum, looking like this is heading to a 5th set. Set Barton. Lowry does well on that overpass. Big piece of the net. Martin. Oh, she was on the floor for that swing. Washington reloads. Martin digs it. What a point by Kennedy Martin. Wessels with the misfire, and it's Kennedy Martin sending Penn State on to the 5th set, all tied at 2. The Nittany Lions looking for the reverse sweep.
Yeah, Jaravicius took some really nice swings too, some momentum shifters, I would say, as well. And I think right now, Penn State, yes, they are a higher error. They have 27 attack errors to Washington's 11, but they're also, they have more kills. I mean, you included some pretty big stuffs, but it's normally a big skill for the Huskies. It's been a little quiet tonight.
And as good as the middles have been offensively for Penn State, that's been a problem all year for them. They're last in the conference in blocks per set.
Which is surprising for their size, but when you have hitters who are putting up these numbers, maybe your focus is just more looking at the game offensively.
Great hitter coverage moment for Penn State there. That prevented a stuff block. Hurd takes a second ball, sautés it over for Kirsten Barton. There's the stuff block. It is Markley in the reunion match.
She's swinging out, but she's swinging high.
After review, there was a touch on the block. Penn State will retain their challenge.
Washington has had the control in the 5th. And it's been Markley. Now her 14th kill, matched up with Barton for the team lead.
This line judge, she's walking across.
Maggie Mendelson extends the match. Penn State now needs 2 points on 5-set classic in Seattle. Overpass, Mendelson scores, and Penn State within 1. All the pressure now on Washington, and coach.
Certainly Penn State has had a few more hitting errors tonight for sure.
17 service errors. Need this one to be in. That's what Faldudo does. Pass by Hurd. Markley is the one who ends it. It just makes sense that Alexa Markley scores the winning point against Penn State.